evening because I'm about to begin on my project to Jameson Memorial. And the reason I call this classified is I have not shared it with my squad mates at this point. I am commander, but the time has come for me to return to Jameson Memorial, and I have a mission in mind, something I need to do over there, something I need to pick up that I've worked for a long time. And so my thought is, if someone from the squadron watches this, it's okay. If not, I'm going to go pick this up and then maybe arrange a planet-side meet with a squadron, and then join them in my new ship. All right, so we are sitting here at Shalome Orbital. You're seeing on screen my one of my favorite ships, the Imperial Clipper, and I have outfitted it a little bit last night for a little bit longer range missions. It's not my longest ship. I've debated long and hard about this one. Which one am I going to take? It's about 9 jumps to Jameson. I thought about taking the Anaconda. It's got a long jump range on it. Be impressive to go into Jameson with a nice big Anaconda named the Galactica. But then if I do come back to Shalome in Cubeo, I would have to transfer that back over, and transferring a big ship like that is not cheap. So and then I thought about taking the Orca. The Orca is my personal yacht, if you will. Fairly decent jump range, about 25 light years, and so I could have took it, but I felt more appropriate going in an Imperial ship. I had the Asp Explorer out there, the top jump range I've got right now, almost 40 light years. But so what I did last night was just do a little bit of engineering on this ship. Got it affectionately labeled with the call signs N7. I'm a big Mass Effect fan, if you don't already know that. Alright, so we're going to jump into the open play here. None of the squad mates are online at the moment, which that's okay. If they jump in, it's okay too. But here we go. Alright, so I am sitting in the Clipper. Alright, let's take a look real quick over at the ship and take a look at her stats. I can jump 29.7, not too shabby. Almost 30 light years in this one. Let's check our inventory is empty. I've got it outfitted with Super Cruise Assist. I've got a extra fuel tank on it to help, a fuel scoop of course, and and not a lot of cargo racks, so she's pretty well outfitted. I did not bring an SRV. Thought if I get over to Jameson Memorial, want to stay, I can always buy an SRV. And so here we are. So we are set. We'll probably need to plot. Let's get a plot going here. I have it bookmarked. And like I say, this is primarily just a video log for myself. I consider this is going to be a historic. Look at that. It still is plotted, even though I went back to the main menu and came back in. But let's get a fresh plot just to make sure. This is something I've worked for a long time. And then there's always a debate going back in my mind. Well, do I come back to Shalome and finish up the Empire ranks? I'm only 2 away from the top. Or do I stay at Jameson and begin seeing if there's advantages to missions over there? I know there's a lot of social activity over there of elite commanders that are stationed there. All right, so let's go. Let's start out. Here we go. We are fueled. We are ready. Historic moment alone when I leave Shalome without ever checking the mission boards to see what I'm going to run. That's just not right. That's just not me. But here we go on our voyage. So we've got heat sinks loaded. We'll get the Discovery scanner out when we get to a system we need to do a quick scan on. I do not have the advanced auto dock on this one. I tried it. I think it's going to be more handy for the bigger ships. We'll probably put it on the cutter. We'll probably put it on. Oh, I hit. Haha. Hit the landing gear. Oh well. I usually sneak out of there without doing that, but that's alright. Sort of scratching the paint on Shalome before I leave, just in case I don't come back. I think I'll probably come back, but I'm not really sure at this point. two goals I need to work on. The one was getting the cutter, which I'm about to do, and then my second goal was to get a second elite in exploration, not only in trade. So I don't know which one of those is going to win. And then also I was thinking about, should I just go ahead and get the last 2 ranks for the Empire while I'm here, just to finish it off. I don't know which of these is going to win.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump 1 underway. I have been grinding for this for a very, very long time. At least a month, maybe 2. Alright, so the system ahead is unknown. I'm going to check my fire groups. Oh, I had the discovery scanner up. There we go. Let's just go ahead and run it, charge it up.
Fuel scooping.
Might as well fuel scoop a little bit while we're here, right? Stay on top of the fuel scooping a little bit. I don't think we'll run out of fuel anyway. If we do, we can always find a station or something, but let's fuel scoop while we're here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright, fair enough. And since it is a longer, I normally would pop a heat sink and move on, but since I have quite a few jumps, I'm going to hold the heat sinks just in case for emergencies. I get sucked too close to a star or something like that. Just let the heat drop just a little bit more. 37's good. And up for jump 2. Where we got? Next jump. 8 jumps after. 8 jumps left. Jumping looked like about 25 light years, 26.
2, 1.
Excuse me, got a little bit of an allergy cough going on. Might hear that now. Alright, let's get
Fuel scooping.
go ahead and do a little fuel scooping.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Alright, we'll pull back a little bit.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright. Discovery still running a little bit. Let's just go ahead and run the full charge. Alright, another unknown system. So we ought to be getting a little bit of unknown systems, I would think. Very, very close. Here, 94% Trailblazer, so very close to that. So if I could rack up a little exploration points, that'd be good. 35% heat, we're good. Some people don't like these Imperial ships because of the luminescent dashboards, but I think they fly really well. They're fast, they're sleek. I don't know, I think they're sort of my personal style. That's what originally brought me to the Empire in the first place, was I flew the Eagle and really liked its style, and so thought, well, I'll grind for the Clipper and see if I like it. Want them in now. Had it a while, and I really do like it. I really have enjoyed having it. Not my longest range ship, but just the fact I'm bringing it now instead of my longest range ship should tell you, be a good indicator that I do like flying the Imperial ships.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright, we'll let the heat dissipate a little bit. Alright, while we're doing that, I'll just pull the camera. There's the bridge. There's the bridge. There's me on the bridge. Look, wave. No. Alright, let's see if I can get, I was trying to get, there we go. See how pretty that ship is? That's a pretty ship. Even with just the default white paint on it, it's pretty. Alright, let's get back down to business here. Spinning up for jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
24 light years on this jump, so we're taking about 24, 26 is what we're averaging on our jumps right now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to leave the throttle up. I normally pull it back so that you don't run into the star when you jump out, but let me show you this. I noticed it, and alright, see that up there? Hyperspace dethrottle engaged. I watched actually the new features YouTube today, and they were showing that you can turn that on or off. So we're going to go ahead, let me get some stuff going here. Go ahead and get the scoop going, and then we'll attend to some business. I'll show you that. So it's by default on when you add Super Cruise Assist modules. We're at 76. Complete. Now get away from the heat. Alright. While the heat's dissipating, I'll show you that over here. If you go over to ship, there is a Flight Assistance new tab. And you can see Flight Assist is in cruise mode, auto dock is on, hyperspace dethrottle right there. You can turn it on or off right there. So if you like hitting the star or you want to go in full throttle, that's the option you can use to turn it off or on. Did not know that till I watched sort of the release overview from Frontier. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Discovery scanner moving before we jump to next system. There we go. Alright, we'll power back up. Spinner up. Wow, I remember the day when I thought 9 or 10 jumps was a long, long voyage, and it scared me a little bit. Made me a little, not scared, but it gave me a little nervous. You know, get out here without a fuel scoop, lose some fuel, get stranded, you know. Now it doesn't even bother me. Following what you get used to, how you get used to flying. I've flown from Empire to Federation a couple of times. Ooh, that's a pink one. Alright. I'm going to scoop that one for sure. Alright. See our fuel over here, we're doing extremely well. I've got that extra fuel tank. I really like it for exploration. You don't have to worry so much about fuel. Alright. Let's see how we're doing here. 4 more jumps, and we are jumping for jump number 4, spinning up. Here we go. 36% heat. Spinner up. 23.8 light years on this jump. Fuel's good. Heat's good. We are go for warp.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Ooh, another one of those bright neon stars. Don't think I'll be scooping that one. Let's run the Discovery scanner. Alrighty then. And again, if you're looking for a way to turn that off, there's a new tab right here, Flight Assistance. Like I say, hyperspace dethrottle right there, on or off. Really like some of the options they've added here on this new update that rolled out earlier this week. Alright, 36% heat. We are fully scanned. And we are going to jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Won't even try to pronounce this system. Bogos would have to try that one.
3, 2, 1.
Smooth sailing on the Imperial Clipper. Now we can do a little scooping, even though I don't really think we need to with that extra fuel tank.
Fuel scooping.
A little warm. I see the magic smoke.
Critical.
Yeah, let's pull back up a little bit.
Fuel disengaged.
See the magic smoke coming out the dashboard. That's always a good sign. You need to pull away from the heat a little bit. Now this one I can pronounce, Ben 10. Go ahead and run the Discovery Scanner just in case we missed anything. That moving. There we go. There we go. Alright, nav panel check. 2 more jumps. Lining up for Ben 10. I like system names like that. I can say it. Spin her up.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Alright. Not even gonna worry with spinning. Well, I guess I am gonna scoop a little bit. I was trying to get away before I got the scoop down, but
System scan complete.
there we go.
Scoop disengaged.
Alright, we'll line her up. Shinrata Desra, home of Jameson Memorial. There we go. Founders World permit required for this system. Make sure you have it before you try to come to this system, or else you won't be allowed in. And you earn that by getting elite. 34% heat. Fuel is good. Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Bing, here we are. All right. Elite Federation of Planets. Interesting name over there. Been here once before, but I never really looked at the system much. I just went and did my thing and then got out. We were multi-crewing at the time. Alright. Those look like tourists. There's Founders World. Here's Jameson. Now I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to click on Jameson. I'm going to do Super Cruise Lock. Wait, that says has appropriate landing pads. No. I hope that's wrong. Because surely it has a large landing pad. Alright, so now I want to show you how I use Super Cruise Assist. A couple of things here. Alright, so first of all, if I want to engage it, I put it right there in the middle of the blue and it goes active. Now this one's not going to be bad because it's a short Super Cruise, but if you're on a really long one, this would slow you down quite a bit. So what I do is it's a lot like the docking computer. If you engage, it's going to deactivate and accelerate you, and then when you come back, it's going to take over again. So it's a lot like the docking computer. So you can get closer, or to override it, if you will. Speed on up towards your target, and then when you get closer, pull it back, drop it in, and let Super Cruise take over for you. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm hands off of the HOTUS, just watching the system go in on its own. Like we've got some traffic ahead, and I'm really hoping that readout on that screen is wrong. And I haven't got over here, and it doesn't have a... Surely it's got a large landing. I know it's got a large landing pad. I was driving a Type 9 when we came in before. I know it does. Okay, so that readout has to be wrong. That probably should be a trouble ticket. There's Founder's World. Woo! Need to do a detailed scan on it one of these days. Alright, so I'm still hands off. You can see the ship decelerating at the station. Just about right, 8 seconds, 7 seconds on the what I call velocity. Because the distance is the top. I'm probably using the wrong name. I probably should look up what the name of that is, but for me it seems like a velocity reading, and I've always just sort of called it that. Alright, on approach to Jameson, home of the elite pilots. Alright, safe disengage. It's got me in range. It's going to drop me. There we are. Just like that, the ship has dropped itself.
Alpha, welcome to the station, Commander.
Honey, I'm home.
Automated docking initiated.
Jameson Memorial.
Scan detected.
Scan away, I'm empty. Come on a peaceful mission.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm unarmed. Well, not really, but I don't have hard points deployed. Alright, and we are down. Now, what's so special about Jameson Memorial, you ask?
Station services are at your disposal.
Well, I'm glad you asked, because the thing about Jameson Memorial is every ship in the game is available at Jameson Memorial, and everything is at a 10% discount. So it's like the Walmart of the galaxy. Alright, so let's go take a look. What do we have? Alright, so by force of habit I always refuel. Don't need to restock, that's a bug right now. I have all my heat sinks, but there is a bug. If you hit that, it'll tell you that there's a server error. Watch, see? Yeah, so that's just a bug they gotta fix. I've seen some other people reporting that. So, alright, it is a high tech. If we look at the mission board, I noticed when I came here the first time, Dark Wheel operates out of here. Federation. I thought Dark Wheel does. No, it's all the Dark Wheel. LTT. Counselor. Well, last time I was here there was a faction named Dark Wheel. Oh, there it is right there, right in front of me. Duh. Let's see what kind of missions we get. 30 liquor, deliver 30 units of basic medicine. Okay, no. See what not met. Nah, I'm just looking to see if they have any really great missions over here. On wing. I'm sure once you're allied you get better, but they are Federation missions. 54 units of heat seek gateway. I mean, nothing just really like super great missions, but 35 units of liquor. Deliver 30 units. So that's about 14 light years. It's 30 units, so it's not really that big of a... Okay, well, I'm having my fun just looking around. Alright, passenger lounge. I've never even looked in here last time, so I'm just looking around at the station. Okay, we got some transportations, 18 tourists, we've got 27 politicians. Alright, so looks pretty normal to me. Looks pretty normal. Alright. Look at contacts. We have authority, search and rescue, technology broker. Alright, that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so that's where they have the Guardian stuff. Haven't really done a lot there. Alright. Alright, well let's quit, anything you want? Anything you want from Universal? Ooh, look at that, 112,000, I'll take it. Got a feeling I'm gonna need it. Alright. Alright, so let's go look at what we came here for, the shipyard. 37. Eagle, Hauler, Adder, Imperial Eagle, Viper, Cobra, Viper, Diamondback, Type 6, Dolphin, Diamondback Explorer, Imperial Courier, got one of those, love it. Keelback had one of those, it was good, I sold it. God, I've never bought one of those. I have the Asp Explorer. Vulture, I have the Asp Explorer, it's one of my favorites. Federal Dropship, I've never bought one of those either, I can't say that I have. Type 7, I've never bought one of those. I've often thought about buying the Alliance Chieftains and the Alliance, but I've never have. Federal Assault Ship. Clipper, that's what we just flew over here in, very nice ship. Crusader, looks pretty nice. Challenger, look how big that one is. Wow, I bet that was a huge ship. Federal gunship, not as big as the one I'm about to buy. Crate Phantom, very nice. Crate Mark II. Orca, there's the Fer de Lance. Mamba, Python, Type 9 Heavy, Beluga Liner, Type 10 Defender, Anaconda, Federal Corvette, 169 million. Maybe it'll be on there. Look at that. The Imperial Cutter. These puppies. I'm going to store the current ship. I worked for many weeks for this. I need some kind of celebratory music. Oh ho ho. Alright. What's the first thing you got to do when you buy a new ship? Look around. Let's take a look. Right-handed seat. That's okay, I guess. I prefer a left-handed seat, but it's okay. It'll do fine. Sunroof. Now let's just take the camera and take a look. Hey, look at that leg. Alright, let's take a look at the bridge. Alright, well, the bridge is not as big as I thought. There's a third seat back. Not anywhere as impressive as a bridge is, to me, as the Anaconda. Oh, I don't know. From that view, that looks like it's a pretty nice looking roomy space there. Uh-huh. Oh, some white interior there's going on. Back seat. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's do a free cam. Just take a look around. Oop, wrong button. Wrong button, wrong button. Alright, let's take a look. There's the seats. I can come down a little bit. Watch my angle. I haven't used the camera in a while. You can sort of tell. Back her up. There we go. Alright, well, let's go this way. very sleek, very long. Man, there's not a lot of space behind it in the hangar. So you can tell it's a long ship. Alright, see if I can get the camera going again. Oh, I guess I got hung over there. Oh, look at that. Oh, I've worked so long for this ship. So hard for this ship. Alright, well, enough of that. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just take it out for a memorial, or I guess, what you call it, maiden flight. I'm just going to run over to Reedy Gateway. I know it's in the area. So we'll run over there, and then I'll end the video, and then I'll start doing the livery stuff on it. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna, because if I want to upgrade stuff, I'm gonna want to be right here at Jameson. Tell you what, yes I am. I'm just gonna run over to, just gonna run over somewhere close, and then we'll come back, and just a maiden flight. I think I will just run. Let's see how far Reedy Gateway is. It shouldn't be that far. I think it's about 50 light years. See how many jumps it is. I don't know if I went past it. There it is. Let's see how. It's a pretty good jump. 57. Alright, let's see how many light years it is. 14 jumps? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. So let's just pick a closer, let's just pick a single jump. Alright, so let's just go, how about we pick this one right here. It's only 5.6 light years away. Let's just go see what's in that. Alright, maiden voyage. Alright, we're going to LFT 926. Alright, oh. One thing I do want to do before I leave, I do this a lot, I've done this a lot. Do minimum livery, but I am going to put a couple things on it really fast before I forget. Outfitting. Never leave home without the auto dock. I read that Super Cruise Assist came standard on a lot of them. Alright, so I've got a planetary approach, I've got a Super Cruise Assist. I definitely want an auto dock. And on this one, this big ship, I think I'm going to put advanced auto dock. Big ships are sometimes a little hard to get out of the bay if you're not careful. Alright, that's all I wanted to do. That's all I'm doing with the livery at the moment. We haven't even named it or anything. We're just going to test flight. We'll call this a test flight. Alright, let's go. So excited. I might go buy a new voice. Ooh, there's a python coming up over there. Might go buy a new voice for it, or else the kit. I don't know. Got that new car smell. By default, let's take a look at the ship stats. Only 8 light years. Shield health of 703, armor 720. Auto launch complete. Alright, let's go. Just taking her out for a run around the block.
charging.
Yeah, I think we're going to put a new voice on it. I promised myself a new voice when I got this one, so. My understanding, this is the largest ship in the game. I haven't looked a lot at the cargo capabilities yet, but I've read that the cargo is 700 and something. Cargo ability as a cargo carrier. Alright, let's just take a look at the, here's Merida City. Looks like a good. See, has appropriate landing pad? No. What? Smuggling. Oh, that's just where I want to go. Alright, let's see if it'll let me land there. Got a hail. It's interesting. Alright, and actually I did see that interdiction brakes Super Cruise Assist, so that's alright. I mean, yes, it's very useful. For people like me that fly by, I'll answer here in a second. Alright, we're going to have to slow down.
Docking initiated.
Starting gear.
Landing completed. Disembark when ready.
Why didn't that go through? Dusty's already left. I had to break out the keyboard. No, I guess he's already gone. Alright, so we made it. We were interdicted once. We made it to Merida City. I don't have a clue what Merida City is. But our maiden voyage is complete. So apparently Merida City is a high-tech federation. Alright, no universal contacts. Alright, so this is basically just flying. Just getting used to the ship. So we're just going to go back to Jameson Memorial. This will be our inaugural flight. Then we'll get to name our ship and do things like that. We won't bore you with that. We'll name the Illustrious Potentate will be the name of the ship. Probably buy either a kit or a new voice. I think I'm going to buy the new voice first. All right. To each his own. I probably, on the smaller ships, I'm probably not going to put the advanced auto dock. I like flying out on my own. On the larger ships like the Type 9, the Cutter, the Beluga Liner, I'm probably going to put the auto launch there so I don't have to worry about hitting the gate and stuff like that. Alright, let's auto launch, get back to Jameson, start our retrofitting. Probably could have been smart and looked up a cargo mission. If I'd been smart, I probably would have done that. Oh yeah, I don't have to hold it. I was trying to do the manual takeoff myself while I'm talking, and I don't have to. I've got auto launch on. Oh, Betsy, we're going way over, son. Pull her back. Maybe that's what you were doing, letting that one by. Drift, drift, drift correct, drift correct. Alright. Okay. Whew. Don't scratch the new paint. I can scan while I'm in auto launch. Good. I don't think I can when I'm auto docking. Unless they've changed it. Let's see who we got. Three commanders out there. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, alignment, this is what this will be useful for. Wherever I find Jameson Memorial here, Super Cruise Assist, move throttle to blue zone. Alright, so now the ship's flying itself. I can go take videos, pictures, whatever I want to do. I'm going to do the camera and take a look around. Nice. Can't see it sort of silhouetted. Let me enter free camera. Whoa. There she is. Alright. I don't have to worry about overshooting my station right now because I'm in Super Cruise Assist. There we are. I thought I was. Okay, maybe I wasn't. There we go. I think I bumped it when I came in. I guess when I turned the camera off, it returned to the throttle returned to wherever I had the camera set. That makes sense. Like I say, slower, but very easy. Now, one thing about it is I'm probably not going to use this a whole lot. I don't want to get over dependent on it and then, you know, get sluggish on my flying, which I'm already sluggish on my flying, so that's not too bad of a worry. But
Guten Maya, Whiskey, Romeo, Alpha. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking.
cutter, another cutter here, and a Corvette. Interesting.
Scan detected.
And a friend hailing. Sure, I scratched the paint again. That's the computer, not me.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is on the ground, engaging docking restraints. You are most welcome, Commander.
I hate it when it does that. Hate it when the thing won't. Alright, so the maiden voyage has completed. typing on this HOTUS is not the best experience in the world, in case anyone's wondering. Alright, we are at Jameson. This is one of the things I like about Jameson. Seems like the elites hang here. Look at this. We got in the system, we got an Anaconda, a courier, a federal corvette, another cutter. Got 4 other commanders here in the system. That's pretty cool. Alright, so here we are. Time to get to work. Let's take a look. First of all, pocketbook is going to be, the old wallet's going to be hurting here soon. Yep, already from 560 down to 386 million. I'm going to have to do a little bit of retrofitting. So here we go, spending some hard-earned credits. Outfitting. Alright. Nice is good. Can I, oh, it's because it was trying to load outfitting. Okay. Of course I got a chat, you know me. Nice is good. It's got a new car smell. That already is more interaction than I've had with other commanders in other systems other than the squadron in a long time. Alright, so let's go to the shipyard. I really worried a lot about playing in open. When I first came into open, I'd heard her stories of griefing and things. I don't need shipyard. But I really haven't had any problem now. Some of the squadron has lost their ship a couple times to other players, but so far, knock on wood, keep fingers crossed. Well, that didn't do very well. Just flew right off of there and over there. There's where I'm going. But so far, I've not had any problems. So, all right, let's start with core. We got the bulkheads. We got the E, the E, the E, the E, the E. But let's start with the frame shift drive. It's a 7. I wonder if I've got anything in storage for a 7. Makes me wonder. Before I go buying something, I've got a power plant. I've got a 6. I think it's ranked by that. So nope, I do not have a 7. But I do have a 7E power plant. It'd be nice if it told you where it was at. I think it's probably Shalomi, but I'm not gonna wait 37. I would just rather go back and get it. Alright, so let's go core. Well, this one's got a power plant 8E anyway, so let's do the frame shift. I always start with the frame shift drive for some reason. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. $45 million. Alright, that gets me a 17.78. This gets me a 10. Usually a D will get you on up there, but that gets me a 17. I'm going to do the 45. It's worth it. stored, it's 45 if I, but it's an E. Do I ever really want an E? Probably not, so I'm going to exchange. Alright, the next thing I always look at is the thrusters, then the power plant, power distributor. Let's go thrusters. $142 million. Might have to go a little bit smaller on these. There we go. How about a D? 5 million's a lot easier. We'll A-rate it, but not all at once. $102 million. 34, that's 19. I tend to look at my jump range a lot too. Jump range is 18, that goes to 19.5, 1905, 19.58, 19.7. So for 3.7, I'm going to go for D. I think I can take the... Alright, so I've got power plant. Alright, and so we're going to stop here. I'm going to just, I've got someone to help unload groceries by the daughter. And so I'm going to stop here and we'll pick it up a little bit later. Thank you for anyone who dropped by. Subscribe, like if you will, don't mind. I am commander of the Freelancer Squadron. Feel free to look us up on anara.cz or in-game under Squadrons. We'd love to talk with you. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Gotta go. Bye. What is happening here?